Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Heyday video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the 10 most expensive products in the game. Yes, finally, I've been planning to do this video for the longest time, but I just was not finding the right time. Anytime I was going to record it, Heyday team would add more products, so my balance would be disrupted, but not anymore because I don't think that at this point Heyday is going to add any new products. I mean, they could, but I think they're actually going to focus more on quality of life changes so we can kind of have a little break from the new products. And I also think a lot of people in the community, they don't like new products, but I love new machines, and you guys know me that I love new products always. So before I dive right into the 10 most expensive products, let's quickly talk a little bit about the products. What are they? How do you make them? And where do you use them? We have machines in the game, which are a very integral part of the game. At this point, we've got a lot of machines, some on lower levels and some on higher levels. So anything that you make in these machines, that can be termed as the products. Most of the products are food items like soups, the barbecue grill products, the pie ovens, popcorns, porridge. And we do have some products that are not really food items. Not a lot, but still there's a couple, like the candles, the soaps, we've got some oils, perfumes, and some more. And I'm really excited to see what the team is going to bring in the future. If their main focus is going to be machines, maybe a bookmaker, maybe a shoemaker, that would be interesting. So you use all these products on the trucks. You send the trucks to get coins and XP. You fill the boat crates. It comes every 4 hours asking for different products. You guys can see over here. And you also serve your townies. They ask for the products. So basically the products give you progress in the game in terms of coins and XP. And I do love to make the products. You guys know me. I'm a machine addict. I love to fully master my machines. So yeah, it's always so much fun. It's always so much fun to make the products and of course sell them to make a lot of money. Now, if you guys haven't already watched my products videos, I'll be putting them in the description. Make sure to watch that. It talks about the best products that you can make and sell in the game to make a lot of money. Those products are not hard to make, and still they can give you a lot of money. So these are going to be the 10 most expensive products in Heyday as of April 2025. I'm going to start at the very low, and then we're going to go on the top. I'm sure you guys can have your guesses. So starting with the number 10 on my list, I've got the BLT salad. Yes, the BLT salad, which I've just made. This is the 10th most expensive product in the game currently. It gives you 86 XP. You guys can see I've just collected it. So this requires 3 lettuce, 2 bacons, 1 roasted tomato, 1 mayonnaise. Unlocks at level 62, which is not really a low-level product. I'm going to say it's like a mid-level product. And it's a little hard to make considering the bacon, it's always hard to get. So it takes about 1 hour and 20 fully mastered machine. So the cost of 1 BLT salad in the game costs you 723 coins. And the fact that this is the 10th most expensive product in the game, we've got a long term. So do I recommend selling this? I do. I think it's not that hard. I mean, comparatively, it's not that hard to make. Like, you can get the bacon pretty easily as compared to, let's just say, fish fillet or, like the seafood stuff. So you can sell this to make a lot of money. I sold a lot of them when I was a low-level player, in my level 60s. Okay, moving on to the next product. Number 9th most expensive product in the game as of 2025. Do you guys have any guesses? Yes, that is the necklace right here in your jeweler. It gives you 87 XP, unlocking at level 39. It's probably one of the very few lower-level products that are actually very expensive. It requires 2 silver bars, 1 gold bar, and 1 platinum bar. It takes 3 hours. Do I recommend making this? I absolutely do if you want to fully master your machine. Yes, and also the jewelry gets asked a lot in the truck orders. And also in your town, you can sell that to get a lot of XP in the town. So I do recommend making this. It's not that hard to make, but the problem is the bars take a lot of time, right? The bars take up to 8 hours, so that could be a little challenging. So you really have to manage the bars. And I think at those stages, you also have to manage your personal train, which again requires bars to upgrade. So you have to create a balance between what your main goal is. I do recommend people to focus more on their personal train because that could be helpful, but you can of course make the necklaces as well. Now the price of 1 necklace in the game is 727 coins, which is pretty expensive. And if you look at the cost of 10 of them, that's going to be 7,272. Is this a rare product? It kind of is, but sometimes you can find it in the paper. But yeah, it's a rare product and you're not going to find it that easily from any person in the game. Okay, we're moving to the salad bar again. For our 8th most expensive product in the game, guys, we have got our Feta salad. This is the first product of this machine. Unlocking at level 58, it gives you 89 XP. And this requires 3 lettuce, 2 goat cheese, 1 roasted tomato, and 2 olives. It takes about 1 hour and 16 minutes on a fully mastered machine. Now, this is hard to make because it requires not just 1, but 2 goat cheese. And guys, I already know goat cheese is so hard to make. It already takes 1 hour and 16 minutes. Kind of a bummer, but this salad is actually very expensive. Do I recommend selling this? I do. You know what? All the salads are actually a really good way to make money. They're rare, and I do recommend selling them. I mean, you can also save them for your trucks and your town. So if you look at the price, 1 Feta salad in the game, it's currently 745 coins. And if we look at the price of 10, that's 7,452. Wow, that is so expensive. I remember I used to sell them a lot back in the day. Nowadays, I don't really sell these products because, I'd rather save them for my town and my trucks to get more XP. Okay, now number 7 on my list, we've actually got not just 1, but 2 products that are really expensive. Once again, we're here in the salad bar. This machine really has some of the most expensive products in the game. I didn't think the salads were going to be that expensive, but we've got the pasta salad, guys, unlocking at level 67. And this requires 4 fresh pasta, 1 bottle of oil, the olive oil, 2 lemons, and 2 tomatoes. It takes 2 hours and 7 minutes. And the second product that has the same price, which, by the way, it's $7.59 for 1 pasta salad. We have the fruity milkshake. Yes, this unlocks at level 126. It takes about, I think, 35 minutes. You need 1 peach ice cream, 2 oranges, and 1 lemon. Do I recommend selling them? I really don't recommend selling the fruity milkshake because this is extremely hard to make. The peach ice cream takes a lot of time, but you guys can sell the pasta salad. I think it's not that hard to make. The fresh pasta only takes about 10 to 15 minutes. It's so easy to make. And you can, of course, make the olive oil. It just requires the 3 olives. So I do recommend selling the pasta salad, but I don't recommend selling the fruity milkshake. So the cost of both of them, it's the same. It is 1 for 759 coins. As you can see over here, and 10 is 7,596. And the same with your fruity milkshake. All right, now moving on to the 6th most expensive product in the game. Once again, we are at the salad bar. Yes, and this time we've got the seafood salad unlocking at level 64. It gives you 91 XP. You need 3 lettuce, 1 lobster tail, 1 fish, and 1 mayonnaise. In my opinion, this is the hardest product to make in the salad bar. And this gives you 763 coins for 1. And of course, 10 are going to be over 7,000 coins. 1 seafood salad for 763 coins and 10 for 7,632. The reason it's hard to make, you obviously need a lot of lobster tails and fish fillet, which are hard to get. They take a lot of time. So I really don't recommend selling this salad. I actually have never sold this salad as far as I can remember. It's very helpful in the town, in the trucks. It can give you a lot of coins and XP, so you should save your seafood salad for that. Now, number 5th most expensive product in the game, it's a very popular product, and that is your diamond ring. Yes, I think it takes 4 hours on a machine that's not fully mastered, so you need 1 diamond. Yes, one of the rare products that need diamonds in the game, 2 platinum bars, and 2 gold bars. This unlocks at level 40. It gives you 98 XP. Now, diamond rings have a very interesting history. Back in the day, and I'm talking about 2015, 16, they were one of the most rare products in the game. People used to die over the diamond rings. They were nowhere to be found in paper. People also used them for the coins transfer. I think they still do. But the problem is they're not that rare in the game anymore. They're everywhere in the paper, like you guys can see, and it all happened just because of some glitches. I don't know exactly what, but over the few years, the diamond rings are not that rare anymore, but they're still actually very expensive. If you look at the price of them, that's 1 for 824 coins. That's insane. And 10 for 8,244 coins. This is one of the very few lower level products that's very, very expensive. I remember those days when I used to go insane finding the diamond rings in the paper, and even in 2020, the diamond rings were very rare. It all happened, I think, around 2021, that the diamond rings and the blankets, yes, they just were not rare, and I'm not so happy why this happened. But moving on to our next most expensive products in the game, it's a milkshake, and that is the Mocha milkshake. Yes, this unlocks at level 125. It gives you 125 XP, which is a lot. So you need one chocolate ice cream and two espresso. It takes 25 minutes on a machine that's fully mastered. Now, the reason why it's expensive, it's pretty obvious. You need chocolate ice cream and espressos, which they're hard to make, and they also take a lot of time, especially the chocolate ice creams. So if you look at the price of them, one Mocha milkshake, it's for 856 coins, and 10 for 8,568 coins. I definitely do not recommend selling this. It's so rare and it's so hard. You can't find it in the paper anywhere. When I was trying to fully master my machine, I never made this. I used to make this one over here because it takes the longest time. So yeah, that's your number 4th most expensive product in the game. Moving on to number 3, we have the lemon cake. Yes, guys, lemon cake is the 3rd most expensive product in the game as of now. Unlocking at level 68, this gives you 107 XP. You need 2 lemon curds, 1 cream, 2 eggs, and 3 wheat to make it, and I think it's going to take 230 minutes on your machine that's not fully mastered. The reason why it's expensive is because you need lemon curds, which you make in your sauce maker. So any product in the game that requires other products that are kind of hard to make, that they require cream, butter, white sugar, they're going to be expensive. It's pretty obvious. One lemon cake goes for 896 coins and 10 for 8,964, almost 9,000. And that is so freaking expensive. It's hard to make, and I absolutely do not recommend selling this product. I've never sold this. I save this for my town and for my boats, and I can actually get a lot of XP out of there. Okay, now there's 2 more products left, and I'm sure you guys already have an idea what those are. Moving on to our 2nd most expensive product in the game, that is in your singing machine, and that is the blanket. Yes, blanket, probably the most popular product in the game. It's the 2nd most expensive product in the game. Somebody once commented it's kind of shocking that in Heyday, the diamond ring is cheaper than a blanket. And I was literally laughing reading that comment because it's so true. Why do we have a blanket that's more expensive than a diamond ring? That's just logically wrong. So this unlocks at level 59. This was added in the game back in December 2014 when we got the ducks. It takes 3 hours, I think. 131 XP. You need 3 cotton fabrics, 5 duck feathers, and 1 pumpkin to make it. Now, diamond was officially the first product in the game that would give you, just for one product, over 1,000 coins. Yep, it's 1,098. And if we look at the price of 10 of them, that's going to be 10,980, almost 11,000. This unlocks at level 59. And for the longest time, for 8 years, blanket was the most expensive product in the game and the rarest product in the game. But that's also not true anymore. I think sometimes, even now, you can find the blankets in the paper. Recently, there's been some changes in the paper. The blankets are not there anymore. The diamond rings are still there, but the blankets, they are gone. But they were here for a really long time. I never make the blankets. I don't recommend making the blankets because they're so hard to make. The 5 duck feathers, they're not that easy to get. I'm even shocked myself. How do I have 158? I have no idea. But normally, at lower stages, the duck feathers are so hard to get. So I would recommend you guys to hire Tom for getting the blankets. And blankets are also used to transfer coins. Now, the first and the most expensive product in the history of Heyday as of April 2025, it's the peanut fudge. Yes, this product right here, this was added in the game back in April 2022, unlocks at level 111. It gives you 136 XP. It needs 2 butter, 2 peanuts, 2 cacaos, and 1 white sugar. I think the reason it's so expensive is because it needs butter, which is so hard to get. And secondly, the peanuts, which are kind of rare, like you don't find them in the paper. And I think this is also officially the first product in the game that gives you over 11,000 coins once you sell 10 of them. So in April 2022, peanut fudge officially crossed blanket as being the most expensive product in the game. 1 for 1141 coins. That is so expensive. And 10 for 11,412 coins. I actually did a very crazy thing once. I sold over 300 of them. I even have a video on my channel if you guys can find it. But that was so interesting. I made a lot of coins just in a couple of minutes. Do I recommend selling this? I don't. Of course, unless you got them from Tom, you can sell them. But normally, no. They're so rare and you cannot find them in the paper. And they're also very hard to make. So you should save them for your boat and for your town. So that is the list of 10 most expensive products in the game. The funny thing is, most of the products that are actually expensive are in this machine. So Salad Bar officially holds the record for producing four most expensive products in the game: the Feta, the BLT, the pasta, and the seafood, which is interesting. I love these little fun facts. So let me know in the comments which one of these 10 products, by the way, 11, because on number 7 we have 2. So which one of these 11 products is your favorite, and what do you like to make the most? If you're not already subscribed, please do. There's going to be more fun, hitty content coming that you definitely shouldn't miss. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day.